Ms. Mansi, I've sent the names to Ms. Shilpa.
Okay, I have also sent them a reminder email, Ms. Gitanjali. So wait.
We'll wait a little longer. We still have to.
Yeah. We can wait for a few minutes.
Okay. Miss Mansi, should we call Miss Shilpa? Wait, she's typing.
Okay.
We may begin, she says. So
All right. So we are ready.
we are ready. Okay, just give me a second. Yes. So are we going live now? Can the admin tell us if we should start now? I think we should. Just give me a second. I'll just confirm, okay? Right. Ms. Mansi, can we start?
Can we begin?
Ms. Shilpa.
All right, Miss.
Yes. So I start the recording.
Okay. All right.
Nishka.
All the best, students.
Thank you, Miss.
Right, Nishka, you may start.
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Be brief, be blunt. Oh, yeah. So, a very good afternoon to everyone here. Be brief, be buoyant, and be brilliant. It is with these plosives of Brandon Matthews that I, Nishka Gandhi, on behalf of the Indus International School Pune, welcome you all to the I-Lead Cup event. Backward Chauser in the I. Just 1 second. I'm sorry for that. In the I Express Senior category, before we start the competition, I take this opportunity to introduce our distinguished guest, Mrs. Riju Gopal Parashari. From the hills of Mount Abu and Shimla to the cities of Mumbai and Bangalore, Miss Riju has gathered pearls in the treasury of her experiences. Teaching the subject called life, she has won the hearts of her students and her colleagues. Miss Riju studied at Sophia High School in Mount Abu and graduated with English honors from St. Bede's College in Shimla. She continued her education with a degree in journalism and mass communication, followed by a master's in English literature and then an MPhil in literature from the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University in Vadodara. She has experience in the field of education over almost 2 decades. She is a poet at heart and has been getting her poems published ever since she was in grade 7. Her most recent poems have appeared in Cascade, an anthology of poems published by the Impish Lash Publishing House. Besides teaching and writing poetry, Miss Riju is also passionate about drama and theatre, and she is an active member of various theatre groups. Currently, she is working at Podar International School in Navi Mumbai as the executive coordinator and a faculty of English language and literature for AS and A-level students. We heartily welcome you, ma'am, for having spared your valuable time to be with us this evening.
Thank you so much, Nishka. Thank you.
Thank you. Here at Indus, we focus on creating leaders of tomorrow. And as future leaders, one must be equipped with a mind which can not only think of great ideas, but own the courage and growth mindset to pursue the same and turn it into reality. This event has given our eagles the opportunity to explore their creative and communication skills. I would like to remind the participants about the rules for the haiku. There are only 3 lines, totaling 17 syllables. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7 syllables. The third line is 5 syllables. And there is no rigid structure for structuring sentences. And the rules for the couplet are, the most basic rule is that the rhymed couplet must be 2 lines in formal verse and share the same end rhyme. I will now take you through the requirements of the competition. There needs to be originality in your compositions. 3 minutes will be given for you to compose your thoughts, and 10 minutes will be given per participant to write impromptu and display and read your haiku. Now, you can use the 10 minutes to think as well. There is, in total, you will have 13 minutes. Please have your camera switched on throughout the event. You will be given 4 themes, out of which you have to choose any one as your stimulus. And these themes include dawn, ripples, if, memory, and seasons. You will be judged on 3 criteria: your word choice and creativity, form, and content. I would like to introduce the participants who are present here today. From Orion, we have Aparna Patet, and from Hercules, we have Maitri Rajendra. Thank you guys for joining. Now we start the competition. I will put on a timer and we can begin now. Have fun.
Nishka, if you could just repeat the themes once again, the topics once again.
So the themes are dawn, ripples, if, memory, and seasons.
Thank you, Nishka.
Miss Gitanjali, we can have some music in the background.
Are you not able to hear that? Is it?
Miss, does it have to rhyme?
It would most definitely have. It's a rhyming couplet, yes.
Oh, so it has to rhyme at the first lines. Okay.
It would help, yes.
Participants, you have 5 minutes left. You have 1 minute left. Okay, the time is up. Okay, may I please request Aparna to recite her haiku or couplet, please make sure that you are loud and audible so we all can hear you clearly.
So like I was just like going through it, and I think the name of the thing should be the first line, right? So I don't have to give it a separate name or anything. So like I chose memory, and my thing is, do I read it forwards and backwards?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so this is the forward. This is how it is forward. I recall good times and see flowers in my mind when I choose to dream. And backwards is, when I choose to dream and see flowers in my mind, I recall good times.
Wow, Aparna, that was beautiful. Mitri, you're next.
So the theme I chose was seasons, and this poem is actually dedicated to the monsoon season. Forwards it read, "Blessed monsoon day, gifting us with rain and crops, goddess of the farms." So this is a haiku. And backwards it read, "Goddess of the farms, gifting us with rain and crops, blessed monsoon day."
Wow, what a brilliant display of your creativity. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, I request Ms. Riju to please say a few words to the participants.
Just before that, Nishka and Ms. Riju, was wondering, would you want Maitri to read hers again one more time?
Yes, I was just going to say that. Thank you so much, Ms. Gitanjali. Maitri, especially the third line of your poem, the last line when you read it forwards, if you could read that. And you could read it again.
Okay.
A little slower, please. Yeah.
Blessed monsoon day, gifting us with rain and crops, goddess of the farms. So this is forwards. And backwards it read, "Goddess of the farms, gifting us with rain and crops, blessed monsoon day."
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss, please go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for having me here, Ms. Gitanjali and Ms. Mansi. Thank you very much. And now, talking to the participants, I would begin with, I won't talk about your performance here in terms of your haiku poems and your couplets and all. But I would rather, first of all, appreciate you. And I would like to mention this, that, since this is an I lead and this is related to leadership, punctuality is a very, very important trait that we find in any leader. And I appreciate both of you, Aparna and Maitri, for being punctual, it just reflects how devoted and sincere you are towards the event that you have chosen to participate in. So I extend my appreciation for that. And Ms. Gitanjali, probably you could make a note of it. Ms. Mansi, you too. And now coming to your poems. Yes, very interesting. The good thing is that both of you chose different themes. So even in little participation, we have some variety here. So very well done, both of you. And of course, it doesn't matter, who is going to, get which position. That doesn't matter. What really matters here is your spirit of participation, which is worth, it is commendable. And since we all are here, I'm sure Ms. Gitanjali and Ms. Mansi, I'm sure you will agree with me when I say that, it's so very important for us to promote different forms of literary expression, haiku being one of them. And it's nice to see how the students have, understood the form, the structure of the conventions, I would say, of different, forms of poetic expression. And they are using it in their, this is just an event, but I'm sure that they would, if interested, they could even, take on to writing. So that's one thing which is really interesting to note here. Besides that, I would also say, Maitri, Aparna, and Nishka, that it's very, very important, to take on to reading with equal fervor, because reading is something that will not only help you enhance your skills in English, but otherwise also it exposes you to, facets of life through the experiences of different writers and through what you yourself experience as a reader. Yes, so it opens, a different world altogether to you. So please, I'm sure you all are good readers. And if you are, keep it up. Yes, if you're not, then get onto the path of becoming one. Yes, so I think that summarizes what I wanted to express, Ms. Gitanjali and Ms. Mansi. And I'll hand it over to Nishka again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Riju, for your kind and encouraging words. I am sure this has been a wonderful and enriching experience for all of us. And the results will be announced and available on the school website. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our judges once again, our wonderful teachers in charge, Ms. Gitanjali and Ms. Mansi, the participants and the parents for taking their time and support to make this event a huge success. I hope all of you had a good time watching these talents bloom just as much as we did. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nishka. Thank you, Aparna, Maitri, Ms. Mansi. And Ms.
Thank
Riju,
you. Thank you,
so
Miss.
much for making it to the event.
Thank you, Ms. Riju.
Thank you, Ms. Thank you, Ms. Mansi.
Thank you, all the participants. Thank you, Nishka.
And the results will be declared on the school website in a couple of minutes. So yeah, we will meet. In fact, I would want Nishka and Ms. Mansi to please stay back after this event. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, member.
Maitri, Aparna.
Can I take leave, Ms. Gitanjali?
Thank you so much, Ms. Riju. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Riju.
Thank you, Ms. Mansi. Once again, thank you, Ms. Gitanjali.
Yes.
Bye-bye, ma'am. Bye, Ms.
Miss, you're still live.
Right. So the results will be declared in a couple of minutes. Ms. Mansi, we will probably have to put her up in the score sheet. Can we
Yes.
we'll have a talk offline then. We can do
All right. Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
We'll leave the meeting.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nishka.
Thank you so much.
No problem, Miss. Thank you.
Beautifully.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye. Yes, you too.